We should be live now, I hope. Raise this mic up a little bit. Alright, going on YouTube and Facebook again tonight. So there we go. I don't need to chat. What am I thinking? Alright, how's everybody doing tonight? Hope all are well. Just going to pull up the YouTube page here so I can see the chat on it as well. There we go. Mute it. Controls for my guitar. There we go. Let's see here. All right. Now we are good and ready to roll. Let me know if you cannot hear anything. If it all sounds fine, just shoot a yeah, it's good. If not, say turn this up, turn that up. Alright, playing around on my PRS tonight. I'm going to try something here. I just got a real quick backing track I recorded the other night, and I'm trying to see if it's going to come through and work like it is supposed to. So, let's find out. Hopefully that is working. If you could not hear the backing track, somebody just put up, could not hear the backing track. I would say text me, but I have my phone turned off, so it does not disturb this. I'll back that up in case we need it again later tonight. Alright, tonight I am playing my PRS CE because I talked to a good buddy earlier, and he is sitting at home watching this playing his PRS CE. So hello, Rusty. Thanks for hollering at me. Thanks for watching. Thanks for everything. Tonight, drink of choice. We're drinking wine. No old fashioned tonight. Just a little bit of wine. I don't know if I've played this guitar yet, but real versatile guitar. Probably could take it and do any show I wanted to do with it. Let me clean it up here and let you hear the clean. does have a coil tap on it, so you can get a lot of really good, you know. It's got a wiggle stick. I mean, how can you go wrong? Drinking beer, Keith, you surprised me. I never would have guessed that. Again, guys, if this thing is not loud enough, anything like that, let me know. I'm not seeing anything, so I assume it is going all right. Had a few people shout at me about some of the videos I put up this week, and I appreciate it. I had a buddy come in the store and say I'd never had looked at arpeggios like that. So if you missed it, go back, check my YouTube, or not YouTube, it's on there too. But YouTube, Facebook, I did a real quick video that was just showing you how to walk up arpeggios in an A minor scale. I'll do it here real quick with a clean tone. And all it is, A minor scale. It's A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Back to A. But our first chord is, of course, an A minor. Our next chord is a B diminished. Next chord, oops, I did that wrong. There we go. B diminished, C major, D minor, E minor, F major, G major, and back to A minor. So doing the arpeggio, first note, third note, fifth note of the scale. And every time you change, you have to think. We've done this in lessons before, so I don't want to just rehash stuff over and over. But when you look at that scale, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, A. When you go to do an arpeggio on the second note of the scale, think of that as the first note. So then you have to say, all right, the next note would be C, so that'd be 2. So we're going to play that D. And then, of course, the diminished we're here. But there's a video on that, so you can go back and check that out. Or if you want me to slow down and do that, just let me know. I will. But to walk it up, minor arpeggio, diminished arpeggio out of B, major arpeggio out of C, minor and D, minor and E, major and F, major and G, and back to your minor and A. Sounds, you know, right there it's a little more scaly, but let me put a little bit of heaviness on it. Let's see what channel we want to use. Oops. You can start getting some, you know, more metally sounding riffs out of it. Spin this around here and put the guitar right here and get to it easily. So once you know those, it's going to open it up all over the whole neck, because I've talked about string sets before. Everything I just did is on your A and your E string. Now if you just go to your octave, so if we're in A here, and we come to A here, then the same string sets apply when we're in A minor arpeggio here. It's A minor here. Exact same shape. moving down a string set. Then you can move it down again to here. Practice going down too. I still descending is one of the things I still work on a lot. I can move up. I can blow it up the neck. Not blow it up the neck, but I can move quick up the neck when I want to. But coming down seems to be a little more of a hurdle for me. Not sure why. So I do work on that. It's called practice. Oh, I left the coil tap on too. Oops. See, I drink water too. All right, anything cool happening with you guys? And if you're sitting there playing your guitar, snap a picture if you got one. Throw it up in the comments. Of course, I don't know if you can do that. You probably have to jump off the string to do that, but... Take those arpeggios too and do them in finger taps. Where we normally play in the E here, we can tap it here. Take this one. Same thing, moving it on up the neck. But back to the string sets. Every one of those works the same way. So if we're in B diminished, exact same shape. Exact. Does not change at all. C major. So if you learn those arpeggios on the top string, you've got tons of other licks you can do now. So you can run them up just straight arpeggios and bring it back down, or you can work it into other licks, So when you get to here, though, you have to change it up. When you do B and G string together, it throws off the string sets. So if you're trying to do your arpeggios right now, I would just recommend doing the 2 string sets. It's good to learn them on these 2, but just getting started. Do it in C again. It can open you up to a whole new way of getting to stuff. Because a lot of us, I'm guilty of this. I've told everybody knows this. I take lessons from Andy Wood, if you don't, who plays in Skankbanger, as one of the many things that he does. But that's things I work on with him is not getting stuck in places where I'm comfortable. It's easy to be playing a blues tune and just. And jump up to there. And there's a whole part of your neck right here. And I'm still working on this. That's kind of why I'm doing these live streams. Stuff I'm working on, I've been playing for long enough to know better. But, and so I'm trying, I'm just constantly trying to learn things. And if I can help, other people do it and it don't cost you anything, what's the harm? And like I said, leave me comments. Let me know if you like what I'm showing you. If you're like, hey, jump over and do something else. Show me how to do this. Don't ask me to show you how to play Yngwie. It ain't going to happen. But many other things we can do. Also, we'll let you know, I almost finished last night the Patreon page. That will be hopefully going up by Monday. I'm trying. There's a lot of stuff to do. But should be going up by Monday. And all you guys who've been here every week, a lot of you guys have been here every week. Anybody who's here tonight, shoot me a message. Say, hey, I was in the live stream. And what I'm going to do with the Patreon is the first month I'm going to create a promo code to where any of you all who are in here tonight, at any point, if you're in here at any time and you rewatch this later and see this, just send me your name and I'm going to create a promo code and you'll get a free month on my Patreon, which will be, you'll get like some of the videos that are on YouTube, you'll get extended versions of those. You'll get some videos that are Patreon only. There's things I can do on Patreon that I can't do on here just for copyright issues and things like that. We can actually listen to a song together that someone else has written and kind of mess with it. We'll have a bunch of fun. I'm going to do a live hang there, like a group lesson type thing, live hang. Just a bunch of us get together. We'll be able to see each other because you will have to either go to Patreon on your computer or download the Patreon app. And you will also have to do Zoom. So if you don't have a Zoom account, create you a Zoom account. They're all free. Sam Strong, what's up, buddy? But Zoom and Patreon are both free to initially get. At some point, I'll probably start charging somewhere between $1 and $5 for the Patreon page. But I'm gonna give everybody at least a month free, maybe a couple of months free, just to see how you like it. We'll be doing a live hang on there on Sunday nights for the time being, at least till football season starts. And if the Steelers aren't playing between 4 and if they're the early game, we'll always have it on Sunday night. We may have it, but I may have one screen on the ball game and one screen on all of you guys. But we will be doing that. That'll be something like that. You can, like I said, we'll be able to see each other, actually talk back and forth. If you want to hear, hey, man, I've been trying to learn this song. Can't get it. What is it? We'll pull it up and listen to it, and we'll try to learn it together. If I don't already know it, like I said, we'll figure it out, and we'll get it learned. We'll have fun in there. It'll be fun. I'm going to steal an idea from a guy that I actually follow on Patreon, Ben Eller. He did it for a solid month. And I really almost hate to push this on myself because it'll be tough. He picked a different backing track every single day and just improv'd over it. Found the chords, what the changes were, and then just created a solo over top of it. So I think I'm going to steal Ben's idea on Patreon, and I'm going to do the same thing. I will not name it the same thing. I'll just call it Daily Improv or something. But that will be one thing that's on there. And there'll be more as we go along. Depends on how many people hang out. Don't know if any of you all saw it. Last week. So some of you all were here. And I said, hey, I've got this lick. And I showed you the Matteo Mancuso inspired lick that I learned from Andy. And said, anybody that sends me a video or posts it and tags me, I'll give you a free set of strings if you can play it. I didn't get tagged. I know y'all are busy. So same applies this week. If you go back and watch last week, and I put the video up on, I put a short video of it up on Facebook, and I also did a longer video on YouTube. So you can go to YouTube and watch it, and it breaks it down into more explanation than what the Facebook did. But real quick again, what it was in B minor, and it was. There we go. Slow. Oops. I suck. The problem I'm having with doing that, is now that I've got used to doing it fast, because I started out that slow. It was, and now it doesn't feel comfortable doing it there. It's more comfortable to go. I still flipped a little bit, but it's more comfortable to do it fast. That makes sense, maybe. May not make sense at all, but it is more comfortable for me now there. But go find that video. It is on YouTube. I don't have that many up there. It's pretty easy to find. I think it's just called B minor pentatonic tapping lick, something like that. So pull it up, and if you get it, video yourself. Throw it in the comments to this video or put it up on your site and tag me in it, and I will give you a free set of these strings that I use. I use D'Addario hybrids, hybrid gauge 9 to 46. If you don't use 9 to 46, sorry, they're free. You can put them on something. So, once again, this week, if anybody nails that lick, video it. Come in the store. Just play it for me. And you'll get your free set of strings. So, anything out there you guys would like to see covered tonight? Kind of going over some of the stuff that I put out this week that you may not have caught. Don't know if you saw it or not, but I did the acoustic video and figured out how to use a 2-camera angle. So on here, I'm probably not going to do that on the live feed, but any of my videos that I actually do that are just posted, I will start doing the 2-camera feed. Had a buddy say, I just can't see your fingers real good. So I'm trying to make it where you can see what my fingers are doing. Having a tremolo bar sometimes. Harmonic minor. You would throw something like that out there, wouldn't you? I'm actually working on a video. I started on it when I got home today on the harmonic minor. So that will be coming, Mr. Wolf. It will be heading your way. But Dennis, you'll do this, brother. You'll take a free set of strings, I know, if you just jumped in. The finger tapping lick that I did, you can pull that off, I know. Do it, make a video of it, send it to me. I know you can do it. I just want to see somebody else do it. If you want to see the original, it is ripped off, not ripped off, it is inspired by. Because that's all we do as guitar players is rip off other guitar players. It's just a simple fact. You know, I think John Lennon said it years ago, there's nothing original left under the sun. Just how can you do it and make it sound a little different? See, those arpeggios work up there too. They're just kind of goofing off there, but that's our A minor that we did here. So it works up here too. And then, of course, I run out of frets, or I could just have to do it that way there. And if you don't want to just play arpeggios like that, or a triad arpeggio, you can try adding a 7th into it. And you can go all up to your get, some little different sounds out of it. Which I threw a tube into it there. So, arpeggios, if you have any questions on a lot of that stuff, you can go back. The tapping video lick, is it a video on here? Yes, it is on here. Like I said, the one that's on Facebook is, it's a shorter video. It just, I play the lick really quick, and then I slow it down a little bit. But if you jump over to YouTube, and there's a video on there, the exact same video, but it just goes a little further and tells you exactly what notes I'm playing, and it also tells you how to build it out of other chords, which I wouldn't show you that. Like I say here, quick explanation. I'm playing pentatonic scale in B minor in two different positions. Playing it in my 7th fret position, and I'm just descending it. Then I'm also playing the B minor pentatonic, but I'm starting it on the 12th fret on my E string. So we're using both of those. My left hand will play the notes in the 7th fret position. Right hand will play the notes in the 12th fret position. So I tap or hammer on. I hammer on the highest note in the 7th position, and then I tap the highest note in the 2nd position. Then I pull off to the low note in the 7, tap the low note in the 12th fret position. So that was the B minor lick. If we want to do that we'll move it to, we've been working in A minor. Let's just drop it down to A minor. Well, that means we're playing our A minor now. We'll do it out of our D position. So our scale would be oops. I messed that up. Oops. But anyway, so and it doesn't have to be that exact spacing. If you wanted to go all the way up to octaves, wouldn't sound near as good because they're the same notes, but you could if you wanted to. And you can move it to a major key. If you wanted to do it in a major key, you could do it that way also, because technically in the A minor, we're doing it in C major. It's the same notes. So I'm laying into arpeggios a lot because that's what I've been really digging into recently, because it's part of my playing for years that I completely neglected. And it's just a chord. I mean, in the end, let me get a clean tone. An arpeggio is a chord. If I play, I'm playing the notes A, C, and E. Now if I play an A, an E, and a C, I'm basically playing my A minor chord. We're just adding the octave on for the when we're playing the C major arpeggio. C, E, and G. C, E, then an open G string. Get out of tune. But they are your chords. And you can move them around and not necessarily have to do just all the time. Do C major. You can move it anywhere in there works. But you're basically playing an arpeggio there, a triad, whatever you want to call it. That's why those two arpeggios work so good together. practice those arpeggios fast. Practice them slow. Like I say, once you get them going fast, sometimes it's harder to do them slow. Like the tapping lick, can't do that lick slow. You just heard me. I tried to do it really, really slow, and my brain's already turned to it's fast. I can do it a little slower, I think, maybe, than. Yeah, there it was. And you don't always have to have a lot of gain. I mean, like I say, I'm about dry as a bone. Well, I've got delay on, but. Doesn't flow quite as well without a little bit of gain, but if you got that on there and a lot of delay, it kind of covers up some of the flubs, because there were some flubs there. That's how you know I ain't using AI and cheating. I mess up. Everybody messes up. Be proud of it. Ba-da-ba. Ha-ha, Rusty. Oh. Alright, like I always tell you guys every week, if there's any topics you all would like to see me cover, I already saw harmonic minor. We will do harmonic minor next week. That's what the lesson will be on next week. So if you're out there, DC, harmonic minor will be next week's lesson. Anything else that you guys want to hear? You just, like I say, most of you know me. Just come by the store, say, "Hey, brother, do this," or shoot me a message on here. Leave it in the comments. I have been putting more content up, trying to get a lot more stuff going. If there's any short videos, if anything you see me doing here, or I'm going to be putting up some live videos. I'm going to start doing that after each show. I'm going to drop in a few solos every week, just to let you. Solos that aren't, easily definable to a song, a blues tune, 12-bar blues or something. Something I won't violate copyright with. If you're on Patreon, you'll get to see the whole song and know what it is. But for now, I have to be real careful with that on here. Don't want to get kicked off and get the strikes and all that stuff. Nobody wants that. Now that I'm warmed up a little bit, I'm going to turn some distortion back on. Give me my hero lead. And I'm going to play over this song again. Let me pull it up. Oops. Alright. Let's see what happens here. I should have made that backing track longer. I was just kind of getting going there. Anyway. But please do keep checking out my YouTube videos. I do appreciate it. Getting some good comments from everybody who's seen it. I'm going to get the bad ones, and I can't wait. Like I said, when I get a bunch of bad comments, you suck, I'm going to say, oh, yeah, you're right. But I will read all the bad comments to you guys. You got to play the Les Paul on a video. Yes, I do. Which Les Paul? I have, let's see, move over. This Les Paul. That is my Joe Bonamassa Les Paul. It is an Epiphone, but it's a killer guitar. And I have, it's funny looking at this on the screen. Everything's backwards. And my old 70s Les Paul. I'll pull the 70s Les Paul. I know that's the one Sam's talking about. Oh, well, just, what? Sam's on here. I probably I got to do it, man. Give me 1 second. Sam really likes this guitar. Thought I was going to grab the Les Paul, didn't you? This is my mighty Telecaster. I'm going to show y'all something here. This is a good opportunity for something. The next time your wife, significant other, alien overlord, whatever it happens to be, says, "Don't you have enough guitars?" Say, "No, I don't," because they all do something different. And they do. Things that I play on that PRS, I'm probably not going to do some of them on this guitar. You throw a telly in my hand and more bluesy, not as much country because I'm not the country player I wish I was. I've got a few country licks, but I'm much better blues player. I'm just going to do this. The track we just did, I'm going to pull it back up and I'm going to play it with this Telecaster. And I'm just guessing it's going to be a different type solo, but we'll see what happens. Alright, so like I said, some same licks. I mean, you're always going to have the same licks, and some, no matter what guitar you're playing on. But there are certain things that just don't lend itself to a Telecaster with a 7 1/4 inch radius. A flatter neck is much better for the tapping. I can hit it on here, but it is much more comfortable on the other guitar. But I'm also not going to play. I mean, I could, but I mean, I'm not going to do as many clean sounding things on the other. But this guitar here, clean, it's beautiful. See, move licks around. That's not supposed to be there. It's supposed to be here. Because at heart, that's a D chord. It's based off of the D. So you can pretty much hold the D the whole time. It's amazing how much chords can turn into solos. Yeah, it sounds totally different in another spot. Hopefully that wasn't enough to break copyright, but I'm just playing a chord. I'm playing a D. That's it in a regular D. So don't, and like I say, the arpeggios and chords tie together. And that's a D. If I want to play my D arpeggio up here, D major, that'd be D, F sharp, and A, F sharp, A. basically in the G formation. Making a G like that, you're just creating the nut with this finger. Just goofing off there. All right. Showed you 2 guitars. Cool Skank Banger shirt. Did the finger tap lick challenge with you again. Rusty, I bet you'll be able to get that, brother. Just sit there with it for a couple of days. It took me a little bit to get it quick. And I'm still trying to get it faster. Because if you've seen Mateo do it, he's amazing. Andy does it awesome too. I mean, he nails it. And I will be posting some videos coming up. I had a lesson with Andy the other day, and he was like, hey, if you want to clip part of our lesson and put it up for your audience to watch, go for it. So I will be doing that. I'll try to put up a part where he doesn't make me look like a complete loser. Because he's amazing. If you want to check him out, it's Andy Wood. If you don't know who he is, find him on YouTube. Follow him on Facebook. He's on Patreon. Like I said, I take lessons from him, and it is worth every penny. Not ashamed to say, ask anybody who has played with me or known me for the last few years, and I think they would tell you that in the last 3 years since I've been taking lessons from him, my playing's gotten better. I just feel like it has. Honestly, years before now, I would never get on here and do this and take a chance on missing a note or doing this, making those improvs up. But he's taught me a lot, and it's given me a lot more confidence as a player. And if I can impart any of that and help anybody get better, make it more fun for you, because I mean, most of us work. We don't have time to practice a lot. I spend more time honestly making videos and doing stuff like this than I do actually practicing, probably. But this kind of turns into practice, because people will send, hey, will you do this for a video? Sometimes I don't know it, so I have to go learn it real quick. So work on your arpeggios this week. If you got any questions on any of this, you all know me. I guarantee everybody in here right now knows me. Just give me a shout and stop by the store. I'll show you. Until Patreon is up and active, give me a yell. We can Zoom. I'll jump on here and Zoom with you. And but after Sunday, starting Monday morning, with any luck, not this Sunday, there won't be a live hang on Patreon, but because it's Easter Sunday and I'm sure I'll have stuff going on. So, but the next Sunday we will start doing a live hang, probably around 6 or 7 o'clock on Sunday evening, after everybody's had time to chill out and do your thing and have dinner. So, in the meantime, download Patreon, download Zoom, or you can just go to them on the computer, but most of us use our phones. So, do both of those, and everybody, like I say, you'll get a free month on Patreon. Just check it out and see what it's all about. Wish that track was longer. I would actually really like to gig over it again. All right, I'm going to do this thing one more time. But I'm just going to go ahead, and I'm not going to even work into it slow. I'm just going to go for it from the beginning. Let me get another tone here. All right, I'm going to play this and then say goodbye right after that. So thank you guys for hanging out tonight. I'm glad you came in. Let's see what this sounds like. make the backing track longer next time. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me tonight. Been fun. Comes by the store, say hello. There's the flow. That's it. I wish I'd been about 4 times that long. I'd have kept playing it. But on Patreon, we will be able to have backing tracks, and we can have a lot of fun on Patreon. So watch for that next week coming up. I'll probably drop a video tonight at some point of something, and maybe I'll just wail on that backing track, extend it out, jump in GarageBand real quick and extend it out. Just play on that for a while. It sounded good on the telly. I liked it on the PRS, but I really liked it on this telly. For those who don't know, my Nash T52, it does have George's signature on the back of it there. The blue tape, that's so I can tell me when to change my strings. Because I switched to the D'Addario XS a while back, and these things do not die. They last so good. They last so good. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for hanging out tonight. Rusty, Chad, Sam, Keith, everybody who was in tonight. I really appreciate it. Over on YouTube, I know, Luke, you're probably over there. There's a couple of you who are on there that I know I don't see because your profile's set to private. But you tell me you were there, and I believe you, because why would you lie about something like that? Lie about something important like when your wife asked you where you were last night. Just kidding. All right, guys, y'all have a great night. I really appreciate you hanging out, and we will do this again next Thursday night at 8 o'clock. And if anything comes up before that, Patreon gets going quick, I may just give all of you a shout and say, let's do this for tonight. All right, you guys have a great night. I appreciate you hanging out with me and not telling me I suck too awful much. Thank you, guys.